Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Comic Clowns Podcast. This is Bruce War Chief Hoover.
Mark the Dwarf Kokiachik.
Christy Enforcer Vasquez.
And Kyle Darth Cooch Cookenbecker.
God, we need more people to keep that introduction going a little bit longer so I can finish setting things up as I'm going. Just to make sure everything's working on that first go. We're here. What is this? I don't even know the day anymore.
I think the 5th.
The 5th, which we're recording. And
The gunpowder treason and plot.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember the 5th of November. All right, now that we got that out of our systems.
I'm just waiting for N7 Day.
Is that the day we mourn Mass Effect 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we just go on to the monstrosity that was Andromeda?
Yes.
All right, good. As long as we all understand that, and we're not just like saying that the greatest series of all time.
So is that when Anthem's dropping?
There we go. It better.
Well played.
Next year.
Well played.
Next year, November 7th, it has to drop.
Well, now that we got that subject out of the way, we're going on to video games.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say, how's everybody doing?
I'm actually doing pretty good.
I mean, you got a new job?
Yeah, I've been working at a bowling alley. Second job. I'm working 2 jobs now.
That's awesome. Kyle, how you feeling?
I'll be sleeping in the corner if you need me.
All right, there it is. So this past weekend that I guess ended, it started Thursday, ended Saturday, was BlizzCon. And I figured we can just go ahead and start talking, hypotheticals and what we would want and like the announcements that came out of that whole situation. Because it's every 2 years. We've got the World of Warcraft expansion announcement, Battle for Azeroth. It looks like they're literally going straight back to classics. I showed you the cinematic. What'd you think?
Yeah. Actually, that was a really badass cinematic. I actually enjoyed that a lot.
I mean, what about you, Chris? I mean, because you said you wanted to get back into it, load it back
Blizzard?
up. My response was, I'm probably going to.
Blizzard knows how to make a cinematic. I mean, damn.
From the as Australians put it, from the company who could not find a game they could not postpone. Kyle, you do not like MMOs, so I'm going to go ahead and skip you with WoW. I mean, I got Birdie who wants to play some WoW. Once he gets his desk set up over here, he'll be streaming with me playing some World of Warcraft as well. Because I don't know, there's nothing about this upcoming one that makes me like the cinematic makes me excited. But then I saw like the additions to the gameplay, and I'm like, there's none of this that I'm like super excited about. Like you can recruit races though, different races. So I'm assuming like friendly races, you can recruit them onto your team. Now, when you say recruit, I guess I'm assuming NPCs. I would no, honestly, you laugh, but I'm assuming NPCs because they didn't come out with any like special traits for anyone. They didn't launch any like, oh, you get the air rocks and now you can turn into a bird or you can summon a bird to fly on randomly. Like they didn't release anything like that. They just said recruit people. Alliance is fighting dinosaurs. We're dealing with the hordes, dealing with the trolls again. Per usual, because we're going for an ancient power. I'm like, motherfucker, that ancient power was in like 12 different locations. I don't know what you're talking about. We're going after the same damn people every time. It's the trolls. But Alliance gets their own island and Horde gets their own island.
Huh. I thought they already had that.
No, we get another one. No, you mean it's another landmass that we randomly didn't find before.
Now that I think about it, I really think that, the Horde should be dealing with the dinosaurs only because, trolls ride raptors.
I mean, you think that, but the trolls, like, we're going for a troll kingdom to help us out.
The trolls.
But yeah, fuck the trolls. Right? Would you be looking for anything specific? Like the last couple ones, like Miss Pandaria was Kung Fu Panda mixed with Pokemon. Like it was, and it just made me stop. I was I'm done here. And Warlords of Draenor was time skipping, which was pretty cool because they brought back time skipping dungeons, which was pretty neat because I can go back to the old Burning Crusade dungeons that I wanted to play again, or the old Wrath of the Lich King dungeons I could do again. Are you looking for anything crazy like that to happen this time?
It'd be interesting if they did, yeah.
I mean, they have that as a set going on. I mean, are you looking for anything? Is there anything interesting like that you'd want to see, like a mechanic that you thought to yourself, you know what, this game needs this?
Honestly, I played through it. Maybe better mechanics for the monks.
Yeah.
Monks are fun, but I don't know. They feel a little wonky to me.
Monks aren't as fun as like shaman because effectively like monks are like, I'm gonna punch you or hit you with the staff. Shamans are like, I'm gonna punch you or hit you with a hammer.
Yeah.
Like we're the same thing except for I'm gonna use lightning to hit you. I'm looking to level up my warlock first.
Of course.
Gotta get Lothian up there to 120. Gotta finish getting him to 110 first, which is gonna be like a no longer waiting thing. Just hop on, just power level.
Well, I think I'm still trying to get Gardra up to 90 right now.
after the lull season's over on Tuesday. Gotta get to Tuesday. Preseason starts the 8th.
There you go,
Um,
SSG.
You know, right? Samsung Galaxy, whoop, whoop, made that post. Someone liked it. I was happy about that.
Nice.
You made Faker cry. It was awesome. The best player in the world bawling like a girl. It was bawling like
I
a little
saw
child.
that
I felt
too.
so bad for him. I'm like, is this all you really?
I could not stop laughing.
You have every world championship you've gone to, you've won until you've gotten to this one. It's like, okay, you tried. I mean, Blizzard also did what they did, that Reinhardt thing for Overwatch as well. They did. They've been doing animes like that. That's been pretty good. But the stay on WoW really quick before Kyle sits up and just gets his thing. They're bringing into a couple years back. You, me, and a couple other people played on. They had these private servers. People would take the game, emulate it, and put it on a server base, create their own service for it.
Yeah.
They'd have like up to Wrath of the Lich King, up to Burning Crusade, things like that, and or classic vanilla. Things without updates, without changes.
Yeah.
Now, Blizzard has effectively shut down a huge majority of the big ones. Like, if you found like a small private one, you're okay. Like maybe 1,000, 2,000 people on it. But like, if you get to the ones with like 10,000, 12,000, no, we're cutting that right there. So they went, you know what? Reason we're cutting it, boom, we're creating our own. So they're bringing back a classic WoW server to bring you back to vanilla WoW, the very first. Like with no expansions, no nothing, boom, no helper,
Old school stuff,
like
right?
there's no like it's pretty much what Divinity's been doing. You know, there's never an arrow pointing you towards where your quest is. There's not gonna be the person you're supposed to go talk to. They got rid of all that crap, and it's go. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun. I don't know. I may give it a go. I doubt it. I'm not I wasn't in on Classic WoW, but we'll see what happens. Quick one on Heroes of the Storm. They released Hanzo, which I don't know if they did that beforehand, but they're also releasing Alexstrasza, who is... I feel like they're only coming out with WoW and Overwatch characters just to feed Heroes of the Storm.
Probably, yeah, most likely.
At this point, I feel like
Well, I think they threw in everybody already for Diablo and all the other games.
Yep. No, we're still missing a couple demons.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're missing a couple things for there. And then we're missing... They're doing Overwatch right now. They said they got Alexstrasza. You can turn to a dragon, the Lifebringer.
Okay.
I was happy about her. Like Alexstrasza's cool. She's also a Hearthstone card right now that sets target player's health to 15. So it could either help you or kill you, one of the two, or kill your opponent. So that's pretty neat. Hearthstone's getting their new expansion, Kobolds and Dungeons. They're like, we're bringing it back to our classic D&D stuff right there. I'm not excited. Like by any means,
No,
I'm not really.
probably not.
I play Hearthstone once in a great while. Like once,
I
I go on like a 3-month spurt and that's it.
think I played it once just so I can get you an achievement.
Yes, you played it actually a couple times to get me an achievement once or twice.
That's about it.
Then Overwatch released a character that apparently shoots you with. I can't tell if it's like energy or something like that, but it's like it either hurts you or kills you depending whose team you're on.
Well, yeah, ally, heal, enemy, death.
And like it's not bad. She looks fun. Like she'd get me to play as long as I could play like just her or Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Giant tank. I'm a huge support person when it comes to video games. But then I decided like what other news did I miss? Let's go ahead and take a look. And it's I'm like, you know what? Diablo news, BlizzCon 2017. The response was what was missing. Was the first thing that came up was what was missing.
So not a good sign.
Diablo. I'm like, oh come on.
Oh, second thing was it said
10 most horrible things about it. Like,
no, it was the biggest disappointment of the year.
biggest disappointments, yeah. And it is Diablo. There's still like nothing on Diablo. Now this is where Kyle can chime in and talk at this point
Yeah,
because he likes Diablo.
For the most part.
I mean, okay, so we're thinking what Diablo 4, right? So you're thinking Diablo 4, and all the Diablos roll together. And we have now lost Deckard Cain. I'm now really sad about losing Deckard Cain. I mean, like I thought about that upstairs like a couple minutes ago. I'm like, if they do new Diablo, we can stay a while and listen. Like I'm gonna miss that, you know. So let me ask you.
There was audio in Diablo?
Yes.
There's a story?
There was an old man who explained the whole story to you. If you paid attention and you played it enough run-throughs, you actually understood it.
Huh.
You were a Nephilim.
Yes.
Oh god dang it, Kyle.
I just skipped all the stories. I don't care. I just wanted to play.
I know, but the story was part of playing. So they brought back the Necromancer as an expansion on Diablo 3, which was a complete waste, I believe. Like he's fun, he's exciting, neat but like that shouldn't have been. If you were going to release him, you should have released him like a year, 2 years ago, not like
Not when the game practically no longer matters.
when you feel like it's on its last leg. You're trying to revamp it. You don't do that. Now, let me ask you this: Diablo 4. Are we looking for a continuation of the series, or are we looking for maybe a reboot? Let's start a brand new type story. Put Diablo back to where he's at. Like, get rid of this whole Black Key Soulstone crap that they were doing before. Reset the entire world and start from square one. What do you think, Kyle?
I mean, you could just make an entire different story though. Don't do reboots.
Oh,
don't,
no, when I say reboot, I mean when I say reboot, I mean like I want to reboot the world but like give a new like perception. So I'm with you on that.
I just don't see them doing it. I don't see Blizzard really going into Diablo 4. Diablo 3 really didn't do that great of numbers. So I don't really see 4 going... Unless they're just looking for more Heroes of the Storm characters.
Exactly.
I got you. Usually you're more wordy than that. But if they did do it, say they did, what classes are you looking for this time?
Wasn't there a ninja class at one point?
And there was an assassin.
Yeah, okay.
It was an Amazon, effectively. Yeah.
I mean, I usually just ran around as demon hunters and wizards, so that's all I need.
Chris?
Honestly, I don't really know all the classes. I never played the older ones.
Okay.
Kind of got in at 3.
All right.
So,
So nothing. You're not really.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the Barbarian. Crusader was actually pretty cool. Demon Hunters are Demon Hunters. Wizards.
I love that it's like I play range DPS and magic and physical damage. I play frontline tanks.
Yeah.
That's pretty much that couch right there.
More or less.
What about you, Mark? Did you play any of the Diablos?
Diablo 3, I got it. I got it for the Xbox One.
Go ahead.
Shut up. Yeah, I did Monk, and then I did like Demon Hunter, and those like the 2 classes I actually tried out. I prefer the Demon Hunter more. I don't know why. It just had a better attack.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is a lot easier than the Monk. The Monk was just like, and punch. Oh crap, I'm surrounded. Quick, do a spinning kick.
It was actually.
Anything.
I enjoyed Monk actually.
Monk was pretty fun.
I level 70'd all the classes except for Necromancer right now. I played everything.
Same except for Witch Doctor.
You got a 70 Necro right now?
No, not yet.
Okay, so there you go. So I did everything, and the Witch Doctor is probably just one of the most fun.
Yeah.
It is. You literally just have swarms and swarms of minions on the field, and you're like, I'm still fighting something somewhere amongst all the crap that I have on the screen. That's when things actually got to you, and you're like, crap, and you're running away. You have no idea what you're going to do. It's like you're spamming all your healing potions. Because as soon as you get hit, you're like a freaking you have like no health at this point.
Oh god.
How did all my
cannon.
minions die?
Oh, because the only way all your minions die is if you died. That was the only way to ever lose with the Witch Doctor. Then I enjoyed playing the Crusader for like just frontline tank everything.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't WoW tanking where I can like draw aggro. It just attacks whatever it wants to attack. So like I would just be sitting there and it's like I'd watch my entire team like die behind me on like arcane bolts or like explosion or defile. It's like, okay, I have no control over that. But sitting in the middle of the room tanking the boss, I've got this. That's as far as I can go. Damage, meh, not so great.
Not so great.
But I mean, I showed you the anime trailer, pretty much effectively is the best way to put it. Reinhardt.
Of Reinhardt.
They have
yes.
those, by the way, for like almost every. They're doing it for a lot of characters. They've done Soldier 76.
Yes.
They've done Reaper. I believe they've done. They did Winston. I believe
They did Winston. Yes.
it was really good. Like the Tracer was the other one. They're good. They're good. Like good cinematics. Do you think they could ever devolve this into an anime?
Or some sort of show or movie. I mean, it's good enough to where they have enough story to create a whole show.
Overwatch movie. Make it happen.
Overwatch movie, yeah, something. And they're good. They're not terrible. It's like, wow, every single character has a great background story. Each person has a unique, setting to where they can actually contribute the story to continue to go further. And
Yeah.
it's great. I think that's what's great about Blizzard is that they do take the time to come up with great lore for their games.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they at least took some. They took most of the lore from for the Warcraft movie,
Yes.
which is like amazing. It's like, wow, a company can do this. I'm like, well, they stole their own source material. It's like they made it and they had their own source material. They had nerds grinding it in the back during the whole time.
Makes sense.
Source material?
It's as you wear a Flash shirt. Yes, I understand that there's a problem. I can understand that there's a source material problem with you, Kyle. It's when people take from the actual content that is supposed to be named after.
I don't think I've ever seen anything do that.
Warcraft. That's it. That's all you got. You've never seen Warcraft, so.
I've seen Warcraft.
Oh, yeah, that's about as close.
I
as
don't
you
know the
get.
source material for Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Actually, they're laughing, but I'm like, it makes sense.
Because it's true.
He hates MMOs, but he's played Warcraft 3.
I like RTSs.
Let's say StarCraft 2 was going free to play for everyone, which is yay for everyone. You brought up like, just give me a new. We were sitting here like, just give me a new RTS. Now, would you want a new Warcraft or a new StarCraft?
I preferred the Warcraft games.
You're more of a fantasy over sci-fi.
Yes.
I'm with you on that one. Zug. I doesn't remember that. Darn it. But
No.
I mean, I could. They could do a good game with this if they wanted to. Because Star Wars had a great RTSs out there in the back of the day. I still have those actually. I enjoyed playing those.
Yeah.
Those were not bad. Like Age of Empires and things like that was
Yes.
actually entertaining to actually play that kind of game. I think they could release something like that, but they don't seem to be doing anything with that.
I'm not really sure the market today would really support an RTS.
Yeah, I could.
I mean, the Koreans would, because that's where StarCraft is still popular, but
I love how you turned your microphone somehow while you were doing all that. Like you got really quiet for a moment there. What the hell?
I'm really fucking tired.
You know what? I can believe that. I can see it in your squinty eyes. He's tired. I'm sick. It's a heck of a cast right now.
I went to sleep at the second 1 o'clock this morning.
Good times. Good times. Okay, so we start talking about like big companies. BlizzCon, they hold their own convention. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Yes.
Like, what other like huge like Ubisoft doesn't do that though.
No. they
Ubisoft
don't.
waits for E3. So are you thinking yay Blizzard, or are you thinking like yay Blizzard? Come on, guys, step up your game, or the balls on these guys, because Blizzard still shows up to E3. So
It's really the balls on these guys.
It really is. the balls on
that's
these
why I'm
guys.
asking. Okay, one down the line. I want to know everyone's response here. Chris, go first.
On what?
Kyle, go first.
The balls on these guys, it's just pure greed. So they don't release anything good at E3. They're just going over what they released at BlizzCon to a bigger market. Mm-hmm. So it's just really, hey, give me your money.
I mean, I was really happy that like 10,000 actual WoW players had their characters converted into miniature figurines and put onto a battlefield.
That's
Nice.
So
awesome.
it's like the Battle of Azeroth that they did. They literally took like 5,000 Horde players that went to BlizzCon, put them down, 5,000 ally players, and put them down, and like they 3D printed them all. And they put the name of the character on the bottom of it, so you could then they put down where they knew where they were at, so you could collect your figurine when you left.
That is awesome.
I'm like, that's freaking good. That's cool. I'll take that. That's not bad.
Blizzard knows how to
Especially
pander
if
to
you've
their
been
fans
playing,
like
if you've
that.
been playing a freaking character for like 5 years, like 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years almost now. It's like that's pretty much like what I've been doing. So I'm trying to it's hard for me to like leave that character alone, like get back into it every once in a while.
yeah.
But you got to pay for it, so it kind of sucks. Still sucks.
All of these games need to go hardcore mode. If your character dies, it's just gone.
Oh geez, that was Diablo 2.
Diablo 3 did it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying Diablo 2. We did it in an MMO format. Like you'd go fight people, and they would like kill you and steal all of your stuff, and that would be it. It's like, wait, what? Like, that was my first time ever watching that happen.
But don't tell the fan base. Just make it part of the new release.
We're gonna make this. We're gonna sort out online this shit.
Yes. Oh yes.
That should be the final WoW release.
Oh,
Once they finally
man.
put it to bed.
It
God.
won't.
Totally do that to people. That
Blizzard
would be
headquarters
great.
would burn.
Oh my god.
If WoW ever went to bed, Blizzard's going out of business.
Oh yeah. I mean, like Square Enix.
It's a hell of a way to go out.
Square Enix
Yeah.
at this point like doesn't even have like its own convention. for this kind of stuff. And they're just as big as, like, you gotta think about like 12.5 million people paying $15 a month for years. It's like, that's a lot of cash, a lot of scratch. Like, and now you got the Overwatch World Tournaments. Here's the Storm World Tournaments. The Dungeon, what was it? The PvP World Tournaments that just all happened at BlizzCon. Like, that's amazing. Like, but I mean, I don't know. It's like they got the balls on these guys to do this. For me, it's like, wow, you guys got big enough, and because I love watching people stretch out and like try something, because this could have failed.
You're right.
Like BlizzCon could have failed, and Blizzard would have went like out of business if they would have screwed this up. Like think about like WrestleMania 1. Okay, Kyle's mother, shucky darns. But think about like when WrestleMania 1 would have happened.
Must go back in time and fix the timeline.
I mean, actually, we're talking about playing different MMOs because while we're on the topic of WoW, we're talking about getting back into DC universe. Like DC's the same way. But I went away for like 5 minutes for like half a year and like go back into it. I'm like, there's artifacts. John Constantine's giving out stuff. It's just weird. Like unfortunately, I've lost all my things that I had, and I don't know where the hell it all went. So I don't, because they merged with a different gaming company to Daybreak Gaming Company to handle all their stuff. Like Origin handles the stuff for like Terra and stuff.
Okay,
it does that. I've lost like pretty much all the powers that I had purchased in the past. I've only purchased one, but like I'm still like, hey, wait a minute, assholes, that was my money.
Yeah. That's
like, where'd it go? I want that back. But I mean, it's also a good game. I mean, people have like Steam reviews are high on DC because it's one of the free to play MMOs that, you know, it's one of the things that DC is doing right. I would like to say. Oh God, why'd you look at your clock?
DC doesn't do anything right.
Oh jeez.
Or at least not in a media form or a video format.
Video game format. They did, you know, Arkham.
Origins.
Hey, they screwed it on you. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. they screwed the pooch on one. Okay, they just done goofed on one of them, and even honest trailers won't touch that. It's like, this is awful. Why are we doing this?
Yep.
But
that DC Online is really good. It's got a lot of events, multiple different powers to use.
I mean, but then it was like, then you find the broken classes and it becomes fun.
Yeah.
Like the Gadgeteer. I was on the Wayne Tower, and this is real talk. I was on Wayne Tower. I was playing a gadget, and because I'm like bored, I'm like, oh, I'm in Gotham. Run up, I'm Wayne Tower. I pretty much, I'm a gadget user. I'm pretty much Batman.
Yeah.
And I found a villain up there just chilling. So probably I was not the only one with this idea. And I felt bad for him because I had a grappling hook and a thing of sticky dynamite that explodes 3 times and then knocks you up in the air. And they pretty much are on alternating cooldowns. So pretty much I came up behind him. I was stealth. I dropped like 4 mines behind him, let them explode. 1 implosion, 1 explosion. Shot him off there. Threw a grappling hook, pulled him back on, hit him with some dynamite, kicked him off. I just kept running. So I think if you would have watched on, you thought I was using someone as a yo-yo at the top of fucking Wayne Tower for like a minute. I'm just sitting there. This is great. If I miss, I'm screwed because the guy was like 5-6 levels higher than me. I'm like, if I missed any one of these, I am. But it was so much fun, and I think that was the fun thing for me. Like, I had a lot of friends that played WoW, and they were like, I can only go on a PvE server.
Okay.
I'm only here to play a game. I'm like, then go play fucking like Batman or something, man. I'm here for PvP. I see an Alliance player. I want to curse the dude. I don't care what level he is. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the dude's this bored that he has to come into your zone, go to a new zone. I don't know. What do you hate people? So what do you think of PvP actually, Kyle?
I hate people.
Oh.
I don't play anything that revolves around me having to have another person for me to play.
Okay.
I don't play online.
Chris, PvP.
I don't mind it.
Really? You had a lot of screaming. Wow, if I remember correctly.
Well, some jackass shows out of nowhere just starts shooting up a town. I keep dying for no reason. So I'm gonna fucking curse my stuff.
And any WoW player knows Terran Mill is like such a great location because it's like a level 20 starting zone for like all Horde players. And the next thing, Alliance people love just to show up there for no reason whatsoever. And like literally one dude was sitting in a bell tower with a freaking like a level 105 was sitting up there with a freaking gun just shooting down the whole town. So Chris kept spawning and getting sniped every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I couldn't continue a mission. I'm like, you know what? I'm I'm done here for right now.
Oh no! Here's the thing: we were low level, so he's like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do." I'm like, "Give me a minute." And I'm literally on my warlock. I'm coming. Where's he at? He's in the bell towers. Me and him, like, everyone starts watching as me and him start throwing spells and stuff at each other.
Jesus.
Because he's got a hunter, so he has a little pet chasing me down. I have a demon just chasing him down, so it's a great time. Oh, it was fun. I enjoy little PvP moments like that. I hate the douchebag ones.
Yeah.
Because I've done my great PvP. I've raided all the towns on WoW before. I've gone and killed all the Alliance hometown people, even though I shouldn't have. I was way lower than I should have been, and I was in the Navy, and I was at a thing. I was like level 40, and everyone's like 100, like 80, 90. And next thing you know, I'm like, hey, I'm in a group. You want to join? Joined up. Literally, I'm just like, I'm on a mount. I didn't do anything. I was just on a mount, like trying not to lag out, just galloping behind people.
Wow.
As they murdered the Alliance people. I got the achievement in a bear, and I'm like, yeah! Now I need to run away, run away, run away. Can't believe how many times I died doing that freaking raid. I don't know. It's what do you think we're missing from gaming right now, though? I mean, as a whole. Like, actually, let me go back really quick here because we're talking about BlizzCon and things like that. And Square Enix. Do you think any other company should come out and do something like that? Do you think they should have their own event? Like, I think Square Enix is big enough to do it. And I mean, pretty much every year is going to be for the next like 2 years would be effectively like Final Fantasy VII
Over and over again. Yeah.
Like just waiting. But what do you think, Kyle?
I don't think anyone really releases anything on that constant of a basis, nor do they have tournaments that are. They don't have that e-gaming that they can run tournaments around the convention to actually pull that off. So doing that E3 is the best way of doing it.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Kyle. I mean, these guys are big enough. Some of these guys are big enough to probably pull it off, but they don't throw enough content out there to make it happen. You know?
So let's say this: EA comes out and does this.
I'm gonna slap EA already.
Oh God.
We just released a Star Wars trailer. This game's been in production for 3 years. Nope. We just destroyed that company, and that game's now gone. Which they did to
Yeah.
I don't remember the company's name that they.
BioWare.
No, it wasn't BioWare.
There was a company that EA did just
And that Star Wars, it was a Star Wars RPG that had been in
I know about which one you're talking
for like
about.
3 years.
Oh, okay, I know now.
I know which one you're talking about. It was like sold. I forgot the name of the game. It was supposed to be really good. Oh, we're on. So I can understand that, but like, yeah, it can only be big people that can actually pull this off. Like.
It has to be consistent people.
Riot is actually doing their Riot is actually putting that S in their name. The head guys of the company have actually stepped back from actually the controlling stock of the like they're still in charge. They took a step back from like the league stuff for a bit so they can go into production of a new game.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what it's going to be, but if it's a MOBA, I'm just going to laugh really hard. I'm like, are you going to put yourself in competition with yourself? Come on, man.
It's going to be a MOBA.
It's going to be a MOBA. It's probably going to be a MOBA. I hope it's a card game. I'll be intrigued if it's a card game.
A mobile card game?
MOBA card game. Actually, that wouldn't be so bad.
It's going to be a League of Legends card game. It's going to go against Hearthstone.
I'm in. Let's do this.
I would actually be down for that.
What else was there that happened? We were talking before, and it was like you brought up Star Wars. Star Wars has an has an MMO. Everyone has an MMO. You get an MMO. You get an MMO. You hate
No.
MMOs. You don't count. You effectively get an MMO if you would have played Final Fantasy 11.
No thanks. Or 14.
Yeah, I couldn't do 14 for too long. I tried. But yeah, no. Star Wars has a MOBA or MMO. What do you think of that one? I mean, I got you into that one.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm sorry. Like I got bored with it like halfway through.
It's
and
all good. I still play it here and there.
I know.
It's not bad. It's enjoyable. You don't need to have some form of a subscription on there.
Yeah, same thing with DC.
Yeah, you can just run through, level up your characters. There's no limit on that. The only difference is because without this subscription, your experience gain is not as much. That's about it.
It's pay to win.
In a way, yeah, mostly, yeah.
It's pay to have the most fun you could possibly have.
What game nowadays isn't?
Cheat codes back then, tips and tricks. Cheat codes now, mini transaction.
Yep.
Which we've had that argument and that discussion and that rage, that unbridled rage that I enjoyed on that one.
It's still there.
It is. We all still hate it. And like that's why I don't like. I don't know. It's. I wasn't even Kayla came down here. I'm like, I want to play WoW. She's like, you said you want to play WoW like a week ago. I'm like, I know. She goes, but you weren't going to because you want to spend the money. I'm like, that's what's stopping me right now. What is it? I had something in the top of my head, and I just lost it.
It wasn't hair.
I know. It was there. It was there. It's like that right there in the middle is gone.
Are you still talking about your idea or the hair?
Oh, there's the hair. All the above. I kind of lost it for a moment. I'll admit it. I lost it. I mean, do you think that League could be, because they do run their Worlds tournaments, do you think Riot could be holding their own convention like that? Because effectively it is. It's bigger than BlizzCon. It goes for freaking it goes for 4 weeks and people buy tickets to the whole event.
It probably, I mean, Riot probably can pull it off based on how big League of Legends is. You know, it's big enough. I would have to say it's big enough.
There it was. Now I got it back and I can't forget it. Keep going. What do you think?
Right? Riot can do it if they get more than just League going.
I mean, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think they need more than League.
Right now, no, they
No,
really
they
don't.
don't.
But
They
like,
don't.
I could. But it would be nice to like have what that was going to be. You know, like,
Yeah.
Well, we could find another game, get another tournament. On it. Oh, but I sent it to you guys and not to you. I apologize about that. I sent it to Tony, and it was.
Oh.
Are you guys? Are you?
sent it to Tony, but not me? God.
Yeah. And the
Dwarf.
response was, "Are you guys ready to go back to war, my brothers?" And it was the trailer for Dynasty Warriors 9.
Never saw that.
It's in your messages.
I was busy at the time.
Go watch it now. It's amazing looking. The open
No,
world.
go.
Now.
Go. We will continue on. Come back in 3 minutes.
Oh, but Dynasty Warriors 9 looks great. They gave so many people some new weapons and new makeover. By the way, remember Zhao?
Yes.
Yes, remember Zhao from CFF? He works in China, and I don't know if he works for them, but 90% of his feed is literally just Dynasty Warriors 9 stuff. So like as soon as I see it, I pass it to him. Like, I've been playing it way longer than I knew who you were. So it's like these guys, like and Tony, like we Dynasty Warriors was like a huge portion of our life.
Oh, yeah.
A huge portion of your life is just your legs. You're getting mad at me.
He doesn't care about you, Mark.
That's it. You knew it.
I keep talking about Dynasty Warriors, and you freaking don't send me the link to this?
Correct. He's got it. He nailed it. And he's gone.
Hey, go watch the trailer for me. Tell me
Bye,
what it is.
Mark.
But no. It's Lubu looks the same as always, but like a little bit more armor, different changing armor style. They gave him new weapons. Who was it? Shu Huang, giant axe, still got that headband on.
Nice.
He still got that headpiece on. I sent him not only did I send him the trailer, I sent him like some pictures because I get like renderings and things like that as
Okay.
well.
Nice.
If you follow him, like I actually put on his thing and nobody's responded to it. Says thank you for keeping me going with this game. January 2018 is when this game drops.
Nice.
It's open world ish.
February.
I thought it was January.
January is DBZ.
Oh, okay.
February is Dynasty.
Whatever.
Okay.
Early 2018. It's gonna be
Q1.
Yep, Q1. Quarter one, everyone.
Nice.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that one. I love the Dynasty Warriors series. I do.
Oh, dude.
Everyone's like, you just press the same button. I'm like, yes. And then you murder everyone because you're the only person who ate their Wheaties that morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
But didn't they actually change the combat system up a little bit for this one?
It could have, but it's open. I don't know. It's just open world. It's like there's more like to me. When you say open world Dynasty Warriors, I'm a little confused. Like there's going to have to be more than just. The whole game is effectively going to have to be trying to get the 5-star weapons. Effectively, like
Are
you're
we
trying to,
sandboxing this?
huh? It is sandbox. Open world is sandbox.
That's
You're pretty much it is. So like you can't be like, okay, I'm just gonna walk around the world and slaughter everything. You have to have like an objective to run around that world. You know,
Slaughter everything.
a better objective than just that. What is the better objective? I don't know, Kyle. We'll figure out when they put it in the game.
All right. If you carry on my part of this conversation.
I just knew where that was.
I did.
Jeez.
I boxed myself in with that conversation right there. Kyle. Sorry.
I did enjoy Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. That was pretty fun.
I was having fun. Like I still have Dynasty Warriors.
Conquer all of China.
I mean, it's
And slaughter
totally
people.
historically accurate.
Sorry.
It's totally
Totally. Yes.
Because I don't remember a character named Lothian taking over China, you know?
good times. Was it Lubu's? No, Liu Bei's son actually looks pretty regal in this one. Finally,
Oh, yeah,
he
nice.
actually looks good.
So
in
he
this
actually
one.
looks like a character worth playing, not just a little girl.
Yeah, but no, he still looks like a little girl, but he looks like more like he looks more like instead of being like the princess, he's more like the prince.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, it's like he looks like he's more prosperous
Okay.
versus before being
whiny
that.
bitch.
Yeah.
Poke you.
I got you.
Who was your favorite character?
Shahudun.
Jahudun. You would be going that mighty warrior standpoint
Fuck yeah.
with one eye.
Fuck yeah.
Chris?
Liu Bei.
Liu Bei.
Okay.
I could see it too, a sworn brother thing.
Yeah, nice.
But your gut says more Zhang Fei.
Way on.
Way on. Nice.
Oh, he was my second choice.
Yeah. In a
Because
ball.
we've already done this conversation.
We have. I know, but like
Enemy officer
are we like
defeated.
are we honestly like looking like who are you looking forward to like in this? I'm hoping they change up like what people do. Like I don't want the same thing as 8 or 7. Like
Yeah, I would actually really enjoy if they changed up the powers a little bit more instead of you know what I mean? Because sometimes throughout the series they kind of change it. Some of them are like they change it for the worst, and then sometimes they bring it back to like the old school ways. It's like, why don't you just try to keep it old school a little bit, but then make it a little bit more. Just give it a little bit more, not too much.
I want new Masao moves.
Yeah, Musou
I
was
really
very
do.
good. Yeah.
Oh, but by the way, talking about they gave Pang Tong his tankard now. Like he's got his like he's not so effectively Zhang Fei is not the only alcoholic.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So Pang Tong not only does he have a giant fan, he's got a thing of liquor.
Got a thing of liquor.
So he's gonna be
Nice.
drinking as well. So that's gonna be fun. Any other remakes that you guys were hoping to come out? We did this conversation like last week, and I
We
asked
did.
the
Yeah,
same
we did.
question. But it's
Yes, we
like we're
did.
talking about remakes and like extensions, and it like kills me because we got the Q1 of next year coming out, and we only know 2 things that are happening.
Yes, that's true.
Black Friday's coming up. Anyone anticipating grabbing anything from there? Are we doing Cyber Monday here?
Probably. Gotta be working.
I'm gonna bet money we're probably gonna do a little bit of both.
Because me and Kyle, Kyle told it to me. I just didn't tell any of you guys. Like we're looking at Guitar Center, stuff like that. Replace some more microphones. So, yeah, things
There
like-
we go.
Kyle messaged me and goes, "We should look at Guitar Center stuff." I'm like, for Black Friday, I'm like, already on it. Well, you too.
More or less.
Not gonna tell me things. I'm like,
Yeah, I know how Kyle feels.
I completely forget.
Not
You know.
telling me things.
Oh,
Bruce.
quiet.
Everything we'd say would go right over your head
Thank
anyway.
you. God,
Doesn't mean I can't hear.
it would just be like a longer time to get down to your ears.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
It hurts my neck having to talk down. I'm sorry.
Just get the man some stilts.
Get on their altitude.
You guys just want me to have that surgical process for my shins, don't you?
I sent it to you. It's
You
amazing.
did. I saw it. I went, oh my god, it's real.
Get some knee extensions going.
Get you. We can get you like 6 more inches on you, right?
That would be a lot. Oh man.
I know, right? We'd have to go like shopping and stuff for like get you new like.
I have to get new pants.
You'd move up from like the kids to like the adults.
Yes, finally.
No more baby get for you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, jeez. So, when's the new Batman game supposed to be coming out, Kyle? Did they ever give a release date for that?
What new Batman game, Bruce?
Oh, geez, don't tell me that's gone now.
They haven't put out anything since
Since
it
what we
was
know,
supposedly Damien, but
it was supposed to be Dick.
it was supposed to be Damien.
I heard it
and
was
then
Dick.
it was supposed to be Dick. And then it was supposed to be Damien again, and now it's
Poof.
WB Montreal Batman Origins.
Oh my lord! All right, anybody excited for a new Superman game? I think we need one of those.
No.
We need a
I am not excited for
Nobody
any
cares about
Superman
Superman.
game. Sorry.
Superman 64 all over again. Let's do it.
He
Yeah,
just needs to
no.
die.
Oh, jeez.
It never exists again.
Oh, okay. Let me see here because we haven't had like aside from like Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, we haven't had a good like Marvel game come out in a while. Unless I'm completely missing something.
Spider-Man comes out the Q1 next year.
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man.
That's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be swinging Batman.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard any.
Spider-Man with quick actions.
Yeah,
Yes.
the only Marvel games that have been coming out with like Marvel and Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom.
they-
so-
Where's
But
the
that's-
Square Enix Marvel game?
I know, right?
Where's
Where'd that go?
Project Avengers?
Oh God, I've been waiting on that one. At least something from that one, right? Like
Yeah.
an
'Cause-
announcement.
I haven't heard anything about it.
No, they haven't announced anything since like June.
Anything like a little like niche, like E3 went by. We could have gone something, you know,
Yeah, something, anything.
anything. But like Project Avengers was effectively just gonna be the was the Omega Heroes online.
But that's not Square.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is a Marvel game made by Square Enix.
So there's hope.
That it looks good.
No, that's Final Fantasy.
Oh, geez. Oh, shit.
I don't think there's going to be Hope unless it's Hope Van Dyne, and then maybe we'll have Wasp.
If anybody could keep up with that conversation,
I'd really assume that our listeners should be able to follow that conversation.
I really hope so. I'm hoping, like, I don't know, like Marvel's been sticking straight to the mobile games a lot more recently, especially like that Conquest of Champions. I know, Kyle, you haven't played it. I can see the hand. I don't know. It's a fighting game if you haven't hopped on it yet.
Oh yeah, no, I've played it. I think. Which one was that again? It was
Pretty much a fighting game with 2 buttons.
yeah, I've done that.
I thought we were talking Marvel, not Dynasty.
Yeah. Dynasty's got more than 2. We do now. Because not only do we have attack, jump, I have mount and Masao.
What about Charge?
And Charge, yes.
Charge was with Masao, I believe, at that point.
They got rid of that.
Masao Charge they got rid of, which was a really good idea because, God, that was easy. Get low health and charge Masao, kill everything.
Yep.
But no, it's like, I don't know, like, who in the Marvel Universe would you want to see a good video game about? Like an actual really good one?
I'm gonna think about this.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good options you can actually go for here.
I mean, because X-Men has a lot of them already.
Yeah, because in reality, if you think about it, they probably do like a Daredevil Assassin's Creed style, maybe a Punisher, kind of like shoot 'em up. Let's see what else here. They could probably do a Thor, Ragnarok Dynasty Warriors style video game, where you like a horde of orcs and ogres coming through.
Every hit's a one-liner.
Every hit's a one-liner, yeah. I mean,
Would it be in Technicolor?
with a guest appearance from Guardians of the
Goldblum.
Galaxy.
Jeff
and
Goldblum.
then, there's a lot of options you go for the Marvel Universe, but I don't know. They just really haven't touched too much. They only keep going with Spider-Man stuff because I guess it kind of competes with Batman. Kind of. Not really.
They did X-Men back in the Age of Apocalypse back in the day. That was good.
Yeah, that was good, but they didn't do anything else.
Yeah, they haven't
after
touched
that.
X-Men had like 8 games on 2D platformers.
They did.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of
Just
3D.
Nothing 3D.
They had Wolverine stuff, Wolverine video games.
Which
Lots of
Wolverine
murder.
Origin was supposedly amazing. The
Are we
really
one
gonna
based on
count
the movie.
X-Men is Marvel.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I
'Cause
count
it
them
is.
as Fox.
No, that's
No.
just the movie.
That's
just
just
the
movies. The
movie.
games are all belong to Marvel.
Yeah. But again, like majority of anything that's Marvel video games is actually Wolverine, Spider-Man, or X-Men. Nothing really too much of like
Well, you
Captain
had
America.
Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a
3 would be nice.
would have been.
would have been
3 is basically the Marvel Omega.
Yeah. Which I didn't like that cop out. Or I came in there and you're like, you're going to see a lot of yourself. Why? No. I'll get Des.
Marvel Omega's alright. It's just I really don't like their alternate skins.
I'll get desperate and buy Black Bolt soon.
I mean,
Not worth it.
I
I've
know
looked
it's
at
not.
some of their alternate skins, and you don't just alter the skin. Some of the skins just straight up alter the character.
Wait, when I say buy, I mean I have like all that blue essence stuff that I could just buy it. Like he's there.
You can't buy him with that yet.
Oh, yet. I got time.
It's like $20 for just Black Bolt.
I got time.
Holy crap! Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Of course.
But yet Daredevil was free.
Daredevil was free.
Yeah, we'll see how
Okay.
it goes.
Doctor Strange would be fun.
Oh, that would be awesome. Oh man, a Doctor Strange video game would be pretty cool.
Who would it be? Who would he be a great crossover with, Kyle?
Constantine.
Constantine. yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Constantine's mansion is a sanctum sanctorum for the DC lexicon.
I mean, we were talking about this in the car, and I said, like, we put DC's magic users against, like, Marvel's magic users, and then we stopped and thought about Marvel's magic users, and we got one.
Which was
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
At that point, Wong. If you want to throw Wong in there, I'm in.
Sure. throw
Baron
them all.
Mordo.
I mean, if you want to throw the bad guys in, that's I'm talking about just heroes. I'm talking about just heroes. Before we go into the bad guys, because
But yeah, it's Doctor Strange.
that's it. That's all we got. But you go over to the DC lexicon.
Constantine, Zatanna,
I'm
Zakara. Fate.
Fate. Yeah.
Oh God, there was a whole movie based on these people.
Yes.
Everyone's
Animated.
And then there are some people who are going to say like, "Oh, Scarlet Witch." I'm like, "Oh, see, here's the thing. her power isn't trained. It's not learned. It's inert,
She's
and
a
it's a
mutant.
mutant.
She's
It's
a
a
mutant.
mutant. It's not something like you really get from magic.
But not in the movies.
She's enhanced.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was enhanced.
Which her powers still don't make any sense in the movies. She makes things heavier than they are, especially Vision.
I know. Yeah.
Just makes him heavier. That's all she does.
She can put something in your brain and make people heavy.
Oh, jeez. But no, we thought about that crossover in the car on the drive, and the crossover would be amazing.
Between Constantine and Doctor Strange.
No, just take everyone who is in Doctor Strange's like world, like no one else, just like Doctor Strange, Wong, Dormammu, like all them, move them over into their own little world of existence, and then to grab Constantine and like the Justice League Dark and any magic user and throw them in the same world. And there we go. And just as he said, watch Doctor Strange trying to pork Satana.
Oh man.
No, just all the time. But like, come on, wouldn't it would be good? I mean, I think of the shenanigans, Kyle. The shenanigans.
Pretty good shenanigans
Yes.
there. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for him to like say something. Because I want to see how fast because everyone hates Constantine. Everyone hates Constantine. The house hates Constantine.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone hates Constantine. How quick before like he walks in for 2 steps, and next thing you know, like him and Doctor Strange are like literally throwing fists. It'd be a comic thing. It would shut the door, open it up, and next thing you know, the thing's on fire.
No, because Strange has to put up with Tony.
Oh, that would
God.
Be, oh God, poor Strange.
So I really don't. I think he'd prefer Constantine over Stark.
I have Agamotto on Constantine. Anyone? Bad things that could happen here?
Oh God. Oh God.
So much.
Kyle's face just lit up like a kid on Christmas right now.
Oh, the green is on fire. And here's how you get your Swamp Thing.
And Swamp Thing murders everyone.
Jeez.
Admit it, like Kyle was like, you do not need Swamp Thing in this. I'm like, no, we need Swamp Thing. Why?
But
Because
you don't.
we need his Deus Ex Machina, like show up, do nothing, and walk away.
Yes. Yes.
Like how pissed off and scared everyone is of him, and he shows up, just go, I am here. I am leaving, and that's it. Like the whole way.
I do not approve.
He is the DC Magic Universe's version of a spirit bomb.
Yes.
Last resort, and it didn't work.
But more importantly, it's Constantine talking to Dormammu.
Oh,
That was
God.
oh my lord! I want that so bad.
That would be great.
Screw your. I came here to bargain. I'm here to tell you how this is gonna go down.
We're about to go talk to someone. He may not like me. Really?
Oh
You
jeez.
don't say.
Nobody likes him. So, I mean, that'd be a cool crossover. We've done crossovers before, but I thought we could bring that little up a little bit more.
Question. Would Hellboy get involved with that? Yes or no? Because of
No,
Constantine
Hellboy's
or
not owned by DC.
No.
Not really. No.
No, he's not.
Okay. I was just wondering. I was curious if he was like.
No, he's not owned by DC, so the crossover
So it
wouldn't work.
wouldn't work. Okay.
Etrigan would definitely get involved. That'd be interesting.
Etrigan. Yes.
And a philosophical rap
oh my God.
a rap verse with Doctor Strange in him at this point would be awesome. I would take Wong talking to Etrigan, who's speaking in rhyme the whole time.
See, but Wong really didn't have dialogue in the comics. They gave him dialogue in the movies to appease the non-whitewashing or whitewashing community.
Yeah. Okay.
You can have
Okay.
some though. That's why him and actually Jason Blow would have a good conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be reading books all the time, drinking tea.
Listening to Beyonce.
God dang it, Mark.
Well, we were having a good comic talk.
And we're right back there again.
Yes.
Leave it to a dork to ruin shit.
I'm ruining everything.
You guys pissed me
Just
off.
like Disney.
You guys pissed me off. I had no choice.
Oh man, but like the adventures with the insanity, the insanity one zoo, it would be great. It would be a great crossover. Like I said, these movies did come out, and we hadn't had a chance to actually go back and talk about crossovers like that before, and nothing good has come out for us to talk about ever since, though. So, Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange and Constantine, it is. That's the winning crossover.
Yay.
Marvel, DC, make it happen. I doubt that it will, though.
No.
All right, so next week,
Can DC write it, though? Because Marvel doesn't know how to write comics.
I'd rather do it. Can we actually make it animated and make DC do it there?
As long as Marvel doesn't touch it.
No. God, no. See, Marvel has like the least amount of characters for this to ruin, so I would really rather have DC do it.
See, but Disney won't let Marvel do that. Disney put Marvel in handcuffs. They're not allowed to license out any characters that isn't to Disney.
Yeah.
Ever. Because they don't like money.
Because there was the Netflix show now? All the Netflix universe?
Well, those are fine. They can't add to them.
Oh, yeah.
But the show that was going to be on Freeform with whatever Squirrel Girl team they were running,
New Warriors.
the Cloak and Dagger,
Yeah,
not coming out anymore, or not. They're shopping that now
Oh, my
because
Lord.
that was going on Freeform.
Mm-hmm.
There's like three more that were the Runaways for Hulu. That might not be coming out anymore.
I saw a trailer for that too. That was the trailer actually looks pretty good. But no, nothing will ever come of it.
Because no one's allowed to have fun if Disney's not having fun.
Because they don't like money. It's not happy.
It's not magic. It's not magical.
I could deal without happy. I'm not going to lie.
What do you got against Jon Favreau?
Oh, no, I love Jon Favreau.
Then what? We need Happy Hogan.
Oh, I knew we were going there.
Clearly you didn't, because you would not have set it up like that.
No, as soon as you said, no, what do we got against Jon Favreau? I'm like, and here we go. Just let it go. Kyle's doing it. All right. Well, I want to call it there for a bit. Next week, I want to come in here and I want to bring back something we haven't done in a while, which is a good old character introduction, but I want everyone to do one. And since we just did a whole bunch of video game talk, I say we stick onto that one. Pick a character from any video game that is not like, well, my video game character is going to be Batman from Arkham Asylum. None of that crap. Pick someone that hasn't been done in the video game could have been turned into a movie, but it can't be a game based on a movie. Make sense?
Yes.
Make sense, Kyle? Nod over to the corner. You get it. You're smarter than the average teddy bear. I like to believe so, at least.
Huh?
Exactly. All right. We're going to call it there at this point. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. Kyle's going to go home and take a nap.
Yes.
Because he is exhausted.
Yes.
And I'm going to go do something. I don't know what just yet. For everyone here, this is Bruce War Chief Hoover.
Mark the Dwarf Kokiacher.
Christy Enforcer Vasquez.
And Kyle Darth Cooch Cookenbecker. Night.
And fuck Hydra.